that helps you live the life that you deserve. I'm Coach Simone Kelly, and we're hanging out here in beautiful Fort Lauderdale. On our last show, our most popular show to date, Why I'm Not Your Man, we went to the streets of Miami and asked men, why won't they commit? It's been an amazing response, and I mean, people are loving this water cooler topic. I hope that you guys check it out. If you missed it, all you have to do is go to youtube.com/ownyourpowertv. You got to check it out. I came to Fort Lauderdale to hang out with two of my favorite holistic healers, Joann Rutledge and Rohi Custage. They shared with me the power of breathing and how it can totally change your world. I use their tips in my daily practice, and I even apply it to my coaching practice with my clients to help them really release stress with the power of breathing. I hope that you enjoy today's show and have an open mind and see how you can apply their tips to your life.
Hi, I'm Joann Radish from Joann Rutledge School of Intuition, and one of the things we do here is called rebirthing, which is a breath work that helps you relax and release trauma from birth, from this life, from past life. We just breathe and release any energy that's not necessary in the body. We do it one-on-one, and we do it within groups, and it's fantastic. Everybody feels energized, free, great. It's one of a good natural drug that God gave us to do, and it's breathing, and it keeps you healthy.
So how long does it take to learn how to rebirth? Is it something?
Each session is about an hour.
Okay.
But it's not like an overnight thing. We normally ask that you go through 10 sessions so you can complete cycles. Actually, rebirthing is a therapy that takes you on a journey of healing. And of course, healing takes time. So the basic will be at least 10 sessions. Each time you breathe, you bring things from your past, pain, suppressed fears to the surface, and as you breathe, you release. But it doesn't happen in one day. So week after week or every 2 weeks is a process, is a journey of healing.
So I hear that you have this new rebirthing therapy for couples. Tell me a little bit about how that helps couples. I heard it helps build intimacy.
Yes, it does. I discovered it quite by accident, I guess. Rebirthing is so amazing, and it elevates your vibration when you breathe. And we discovered that when a couple breathes together, sitting face to face, eyes open, looking into each other's eyes and breathing together, it intensifies their connection, and it elevates both people's vibration to the same level, going higher and higher. So it breaks a lot of obstacles, it breaks a lot of walls. When at some point you might argue or you might not be able to communicate, when you breathe together, it breaks all those obstacles and you get to this connection. And I would almost say that it's as intense as an orgasm to a point. It's
Wow.
not sexual at all. But when you breathe together, you're just elevating your both souls together.
Sign me up.
It's absolutely fantastic. And after you finish breathing, you feel such a relaxation and a peace, but such a connection. I never experienced any connections that strong before. And I think and I'm not judging any therapist for couples, but there's nothing to my experience that brings you so close and so connected and at a level where you understand each other without talking.
Wow.
It just breaks every wall, and it's magnificent. And we're going to give some classes for couples and experience this. It's magnificent. And I even will recommend it for mother and daughters who have a hard time connecting. Breathing together is magnificent.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So how can we sign up? Sign me up now. Where do I go?
Well, you can go to my website and send me an email, or we can call. My email is reachingsouls@bellsouth.net, and our phone number is 954-943-7422. And the classes will be coming up soon in October.
What's the website?
reachingsouls.biz, B-I-Z.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, Joann. We'll definitely be back. This is my second home here at the Joann Rutledge School of Intuition, so thanks for having us.
You're very welcome.
We're here with Rohi Custage. Hi, Rohi.
Hi, Simone.
So tell us a little bit about who you are and where you're from.
Well, my name is Roni Costa. I am director of Energy of Breath Institute based in New York City, and now I live in Florida, and I'm doing my work here.
So tell us a little bit about what breathwork is and what the benefits are, because that's what you specialize in, right?
Yes. Well, first I'd like to say there's many types of breath work, and the type that I specialize in is a type of breathing that's just done through the mouth, and it's a very powerful, actually, body-mind therapy. And what happens with this kind of breath work is that we access at the level of the body, the emotions at a cellular level, all the traumas that have been held, all the emotions that have been suppressed throughout our lifetime, and it just happens by these deep open mouth breathing. And so it's really a type of therapy that's even quicker than talk therapy, because that's just about cognitive functioning and understanding at the level of the mind, but everything else is from here down, and we need to clear that as well.
I find it amazing how often we don't even breathe or take deep breaths during the day.
Well, isn't
that interesting?
Absolutely. Well, what happens is that we're bombarded with so much in our surroundings that we're vulnerable beings, and we have to put up a shell, and that's why we don't breathe deeply. It's like an armoring. But this kind of breath work retrains us and reminds us of our true nature, and then we're able to be vulnerable and aware of our surroundings and ourselves, but not compromise our life force, because to breathe deeply is to live fully.
A lot of people watching this have, full-time jobs. They're entrepreneurs as well. They get stressed out a lot. So what are some things that they can do at their desk that would help them relieve some stress?
Well, believe it or not, even though it's so simple, it's effective. Deep, slow breaths like this. Just like that.
So in through the mouth and out through the mouth?
Yes, because that bypasses the control of the mind.
Okay.
And it activates the energy charge of the body, and it just slows us down enough that we can get more present and calm our mind, which is very important.
How can people get in contact with you to find out more about what you do?
Well, my website is energyofbreath.com, and my phone number 917-806-0702.
Thank you so much, Rohi.
Thank
and
you.
We look forward to checking out your website and find out more about you. And we're going to have you back on the show for sure.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thanks again to Joann and Rohi for sharing their time with us and also their knowledge. We learned a little something new today. And I also want to let everyone know that if you are a power player, that means you're a subscriber to the Own Your Power TV channel, you have an option to possibly win. Joann is giving away a rebirthing session to anyone who contacts me first that lives in South Florida and is also a power player. Contact me at 877-545-7352. And if you are a subscriber, again, go to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/ownyourpowertv. And if you are a subscriber, you have a possibility of winning your first, or maybe not your first, but your rebirthing session with Joann Rutledge at the Joann Rutledge School of Intuition. So, next week, it's going to be on and popping. Get your popcorn ready, because the ladies are finally going to get their say. We're going to have the answer to why I'm not your man, and the show is called The Real Reason You're Not My Man. I can't begin to tell you how many people wanted to be involved in the answer to why I'm not your man. I couldn't take everybody, but I did get a nice chunk of women that we're going to include from all across the country, so make sure you don't miss it. Tune in next Monday at 10 a.m. for The Real Reason I'm Not Your Man. Thanks again for tuning in to Own Your Power TV. Make sure you check us out online at ownyourpowerlifestyle.com and subscribe to the channel. Also follow the blog. And remember, until next time, anything you want is attainable. Own your power.
Get up out of bed, stop sleeping. See, it's your time. The world that you want in front of you. Just make up your mind.